have you ever been in a fight with somebody your age? Most people will be able to answer that question with yes. Now, have you ever been in a fight with somebody who was older than you? I'm not talking about like a 1-2 year difference, 3 year difference. Nah, I'm talking like 60 years different. To really paint the picture and show you what I'm talking about, this story takes place during the summer. I was in like 6th grade, and there was, me and my friend Mason, who I'm still kind of chill with today, but me and my friend Mason, him and I, we'd hang out every day. Dude was like in the trailer, like 4 trailers down. One of the best experiences I have is spending the night at his house like every day. And so Mason and I, he's like 13, I'm like 11. To be honest, we were flat broke. Okay, we'd go to like the gas station one night and we'd buy like a thing of chewing gum, like those little sticks that have like 5 little sticks of chewing gum in them. Yeah, we buy like 1 of those. So we were flat broke. So we would do anything for money. We would knock on people's doors and ask them like, what do you need any like lawn mowed, like an idiot walking up door to door like a door to door salesman sitting there. Hey ma'am, could we trim your hedges? I mean, could we never mind, man. Have a good day. And so, to be honest, the one dude who would give us job after job was this guy named Frankie. Now, Frankie was this like Mexican dude, like building sheds and stuff. I'm not even lying. Like I might have a picture somewhere of him like literally making a shelf, or a video of him literally making a shelf in like 2 hours. I like, this guy was crazy at building stuff. Like, just, he was like he would honestly just do anything. I asked him what he did for a job. Dude can never give me a straight answer. I've seen this guy paint an entire house and build a shed in like 5 minutes. This isn't like a racist thing. I've seen him like put together a shed in like 2 hours. And he would offer Mason and I like short, tiny little jobs, like, washing his car or whatnot, getting supplies, all that kind of thing. And he'd like pay us money. And so Frankie, honestly, he would just kind of lie to us. So he'd be like, I'm gonna try to do his voice. This is just literally how he sounded like. Mason, Clark, I give you 20 to wash the car. And I'd try to be like, so are you saying like you'll give us each individually $20 to wash your car? Yeah, man, don't even worry about it. No, this dude Frankie was chill. He was like one of the coolest guys that I knew. Like, we'd see each other and like Mason and I would walk up, we'd dap him up and whatnot. This guy was chill. But when we got the job done, this dude would we would do the job perfectly. We would ace that junk. And dude would like come out with a crisp $5 bill. And he starts talking about you guys could split it. You know what, fine, whatever. We'll take any kind of money. Okay, we were flat broke. We wanted stuff from the gas station. So one day we accept this job for Frankie. And what we were doing is we were washing this like pavement. He was working on this other trailer that was like right across from his and our trailer. And we were supposed to like spray wash, or what's it called, like pressure wash or whatever. Anyways, just trying to clean that to get all the dirt and whatnot. You know, pick up trash and whatnot, water bottles, cans, all that stuff. And after that, we were supposed to paint. Well, there was this other dude, and we all used to call him Homeless Tim. This guy was just crazy. This guy, he was like, he was bad. This guy was crazy. He once told me a story that he walked all the way to a different city, which is like 30 minutes away in a car, let alone walking. He said he walked there in a day, and then he got shot with an AK-47, and he got shot in the head. He died, came back to life, and walked back to where we were, all in the same day. Okay, so this guy was just homeless. Now, I'm not saying anything, but allegedly he was gay. So we might have, do something strange for a piece of change. Get what I'm saying? No, did he? So we go, and we're like, first we're washing all the stuff away, picking up trash and cans. Like Mason and I were sitting there washing, picking up cans and whatnot. And we see Homeless Tim there. And he's like washing the side of the trailer. And he's just like muttering. He's just like mumbling. I don't know what he's doing. He's just sitting there going, I don't know. This dude's saying he's like one of those zombies from the thriller. You're like, he turns to me and he starts talking about my mom. Now, I've had many people talk about how my mom seems crazy and whatnot. No, this dude wants to talk about, your mom's got a nice figure. Now, he didn't say it like that. So, needless to say, I was pissed off. I'm like, what, dude, just, pick up the water bottle and just start splashing on the wall like you were just doing a second ago. You don't even know what you're doing. Like, what are you saying to me right now? So we get into this whole argument, this whole thing. And it got to the point where we were both yelling at each other. And so he was saying like, yeah, I like your mom. And then, started saying some other stuff, some other sexual stuff. And so, needless to say, the stupid 11, 12-year-old, I'm pretty sure I was 12, the stupid 12-year-old I shouted the same things back about his mom. Then this dude, the second I did that, he was like, don't you talk about my mama? My mama did. The second I hear him sit there and go, my mama did, I turn over to Mason. And this dude is giving me the most horrific face I've ever seen in my life. Then Homeless Tim starts getting up on me. I don't know what he's doing. He just gets up all in my face, and I tell him to back off. He's like, no, don't you talk about my mama. I'm about to laugh, and this guy's like, don't you laugh at me. And so he pushes me. And so I pushed him back. I'm not even gonna lie. I shoved him back. And so this homeless guy who's in his like 60s, early 70s, something like that, falls over, hits the concrete, and he starts like just go, hey, you stupid mother. And he's sitting there screaming and screaming. Eventually he gets up and he tries to swing at me. And he just like, you could tell this dude has not gotten into a fight since he was like in kindergarten fighting over toys. So he tried to swing at me. He missed because it wasn't even a quick time. It was like a slow time. Like I saw that gent coming from like a mile away. So I'll back up, and he's not gonna catch up because he's old. And he tries to come up to push me again, and this time he pushes me up against, like he pushes me, and I'll fall up against the trailer. I didn't like fall down, but I got pushed back up against the trailer. And so now I'm mad. Like I'm in a full-on fight with this old head. And so I get up and I hit him with the meanest right hook. Ooh, this guy looked like he had just seen sound waves. It was looking like this dude could feel colors. He looked like he just got the life knocked out of him. He falls down, and like Frankie comes down there. He's like, "Hey, what you doing, man?" And Mason's not like, we're scrambling. He's like, he was coming up all in my face and whatnot. Whoa, pause. I didn't mean it like that. But he was like, you know, shoving me and whatnot. And so I hit him back. And so needless to say, Frankie didn't really ask us to do a whole bunch of jobs after that. But he like, you know, he told us to like back off and whatnot because he was an old homeless dude. From there on,
Just a kid, bro.
Homeless Tim and I were not cool no more. I might have a video of Homeless Tim with him like walking by the house. And so, moral of the story, don't fight an old homeless dude who ain't got nothing to lose. I still rock this world though. Whoa, I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, I fought this guy named Homeless Tim. I hit him across the chin. You don't know what hit him. He could feel colors. He didn't like talking about his mother. Yeah.
Ain't no way, bro. We got Homeless Tim. Bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. This Homeless Tim is crippled.